Coming around the corner here, we have some remains of the industry. We have here an old storage unit as well on the right hand side. This is now a food hall called Vita. It's with a colorful wall here. You can choose food from all over the world and then sit on the terrace. Then these big crane silos here, we're renovating them. They started renovating the last 2 months. We're making them into student housing. And then here on the right, this green building is the fisheries. In the morning, the fishermen bring in the fish, and then the restaurants can choose what they want to sell for the day. And the building to the left of it with the colorful door is the Snøhetta offices. That's the architectural company that designed the Opera House. And then to the left of that is the Oslo Harbor Port Authority building. The green one with the flagpole on top. And this one has a bit of a history from the 19th century, from a time where a lot of Norwegians moved to the United States, but 1/3 of Norwegians left with the American line here from this building. Depending on what kind of ticket they bought, they had to report to go from a different level of the building. So if you're from the States and so you have some Norwegian ancestry, it might be that they left from this building here.
We are in this kind of economics. We are moving about 8 to 10 hours.
And then we have a nice view of Akershus Fortress Castle as well, there on top of the hill. This building is a medieval castle in the 12th century by a Viking king called Harald V. It was actually never sieged. Then in the 17th century, Norway was in a union with Denmark at the time. The king, Christian IV, took a look at the castle and he decided to refurbish it a little bit in the style popular at the time, which was the Renaissance style. This is the style it still has today. Then he also built a stone city behind the castle so it would be protected against fire. And since he was added with the renovations, he also named the city after himself. So that's why Oslo was called Christiania for about 300 years. Until it was changed back to Oslo in 1925, only 100 years ago. Inside the castle, there's a nice guided tour with some ghost stories about the people that used to live there through the ages. There's a museum of the armed forces and the Norwegian Resistance Museum as well. You can go for a walk on the outside premises. You might see the staples of the police horses, some old cannons, some military activity. So it's nice to go for a walk over there. You just have to be careful that you don't fall off the wall because it's very steep. And then the whole area here in front of us is called Akerbrygge, and this was sort of the first wave in sort of upgrading the areas around the waterfront. In the 80s, this was a ship workshop where you brought in your ship and this company would fix it up. And then they decided to change their business model into real estate, and they built all the apartments here in front of us. And they did very well because now they're one of the most expensive apartments in the city here at Akerbrygge. And if you walk the pier all the way to the left, or at 11 o'clock, we have this upside down board looking building that is a modern art museum.
What?
At the end of the pier there is also a swimming spot. Interesting thing here is in the right-hand tower with the golden clock there. This is where we have the bell tower. And what not a lot of people know, not even so many locals, is that this is considered to be one of the biggest instruments in all of Europe, which might seem very random that it's situated in the town hall of Oslo. But that is because this bell tower here can play different melodies. So it's not just a bell tower, it's also an instrument. So I discovered this in the spring. My shift always starts at 9 a.m. and every day at 9 a.m. they were playing Bach.
あれも電気一緒ね。めっちゃ静かだな。
I was wondering if I was going a little bit crazy about what I was hearing. So when I googled it, I saw on the set list so you can see which song they are playing and if they are another hour from 7 a.m. It's much fun, like yesterday we had rest. Placed out in front of it, out on the square there is a singular bell hanging above the square. These wires. This was a bell that was supposed to be in the tower, but they were never able to tune it correctly in. But they didn't want to throw it away, so instead they decided to hang it out here as decoration on the square. Normally you can also press a pedal on the left side of it, that's under maintenance right now, and then it will throw it down. It was supposed to be put out as a sort of reminder that even if you don't fit in exactly where you were supposed to plan to go, it does mean that you can make something beautiful out of it. And on that bit optimistic and deep note, I want to thank you all very, very much for joining us today. I hope you got some vitamin D. I hope you learned something new. If any of you are looking for any recommendations or have any questions, don't hesitate to grab a hold of one of us on your way out. We're very happy to help. Yes, so on behalf of the crew, we want to thank you very much for joining us and wish you a pleasant day going. Thank you so much. Sorry.
終わりました。最高でしたね。超おすすめないですか。電気クルーズ船のクルーズ2時間半。おすすめです。皆さんもなんかすごい満足された顔されてますもんね。 満足度高いんじゃないですか、これは。ということでローズワインをおすすめします。以上です。